Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns is going to be one of the biggest matches of the night, I'm sure. They're probably going to give that the upper mid-card sort of spot, which is why it's part 8 instead of coming up earlier on the night. But then again, hell, they've thrown Elimination Chamber matches at the very beginning. They've put Money in the Bank at the beginning, so fuck if I know, right? So Bray Wyatt is somebody who I think has been really steering this feud, and because of that, I'm assuming that this is going to just reoccur when it comes to SummerSlam, but with a gimmick attached, which kind of makes me think that this could go either way. And the standard operating procedure, if Bray Wyatt wins, then Roman Reigns is looking for blood. If Roman Reigns wins, then Bray Wyatt's not done with him. I kind of don't want to see another match between these two already. I don't dislike the feud, but I think that they've kind of already done everything that they need to do, and they're sort of stretching it out now. I don't know what would happen for another 4 weeks or so to build up to SummerSlam to really get me invested in it. You guys feel the same way, or are you guys totally on board with it?
I know. We never did find out who was that fake Bray Wyatt that was there a couple weeks ago. Perhaps we find out who it is at Battleground.
Who was in the match?
I don't remember. I think it was Roman Reigns and I don't know. Talk about
when. Because the other thing that I'm thinking is maybe Dean Ambrose has been kept off this card because he's interfering.
That's exactly the person I was going towards. Bray Wyatt begins his legion of followers again with Dean Ambrose coming out.
There were all those reports that they wanted to turn one of these people heel.
Or first he has Harper and Rowan show up again at Battleground, so Reigns has to recruit Ambrose in to help him fight against those guys. But then Ambrose turns on him and joins them at some point, and then that's the match for SummerSlam.
Well, they can't do that because Rowan's injured. But they could have Harper.
He could just stand there. He doesn't have to he just stands there in his fucking jumpsuit.
Well, he wouldn't be able to wrestle at SummerSlam, probably.
He doesn't have to. I'm saying Dean Ambrose wrestles Roman Reigns at SummerSlam.
Oh, I thought you were talking about doing a tag thing.
No. No, he has Harper and Rowan appear at Battleground, and they're beating him down there. They beat him down the next night on Raw, and Roman's like, "Shit, I really need help, Dean. You got to help me." And then they come face to face the next night on Raw, but then Dean Ambrose turns his back and ends up joining the Wyatt family.
I'm really starting to get suspicious that Dean Ambrose isn't on this because of that reason. I can't think of any other reason why other than just gross negligence.
Oh, you need a reason? Do you remember last year when he didn't do fucking anything?
Well, no, they were legitimately setting him up for a match with Kane, though.
It seemed like it. The very, very beginning of the feud, and then they just dropped it. I mean, now they've even
noticed. I think Kane just got over it during his Hawaii vacation. It was just a big stress reliever, and he's he called up Dean, Dean, the beauty of this volcano really has got me thinking we should settle our differences.
And Ambrose was like, "That's cool, bro."
Hey, Dean, do you know what a puppy sounds like when it flies into a volcano? Actually, yeah, I do. What?
Oh, dude, because I just found out. Oh, you should have asked me. We could have,
dude, you should have did it on Periscope.
Do you want to, grab a beer together now that we're, best buds?
Oddly enough, with their personalities, I could see them being friends. Well, kayfabe personalities.
Oh, that would be, a great new, Team Hell No kind of group.
Just,
the two of them palling around.
Destroying random shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Pyromaniacs.
You could do some funny segments where, Kane's the fucked up demonic one, but Dean keeps doing shit and he's like, "Whoa, the fuck?"
That would be kind of cool. Just have backstage, they're hanging out and they're kind of those delinquent kind of kids that vandalize things for no reason. And not DX vandalizing, I mean silly, stupid, I don't know, they're walking by and Ambrose is like, "Hey, Kane, watch me push over this cart."
See it?
Look at that. The cart's all on the ground now.
Is it bad?
Hold on. That's way too far. What bad?
Is it bad that at one point Kane was the big red monster and the devil's favorite demon, and now we're talking about him pushing over carts because he thinks it's funny?
Oh, he's not pushing over the carts. Dean Ambrose says because Kane's too tame to do it.
Oh my god, he's too tame for it at this point. I'm not complaining about it. I think it's gold, but fuck me.
Oh, you mean a character had evolution? Oh, that's so bad.
Well, see, then
I
they
know
could
it
bring
is.
in Daniel Bryan because he's like, Mr. Misbehavior, and he could do shit like he could change like a 9 backstage to a 6 by flipping it around. He'd be like, guys, look what I did. They'll be like, oh, Daniel. I like this.
You know what? Fuck it, they should do this. They should fucking do this. They might have to pay Daniel to show up. Fuck me, they should do that.
All I'm going to say is, it worked very well for Daniel Bryan.
Exactly. But now, so if we go with Dean Ambrose working with Bray Wyatt, do we have him do it because he's been brainwashed, or do we have him do it because he's got some kind of an issue with Roman Reigns? I'd rather go the brainwashing route.
I mean, it would kind of be both. He would be brainwashed into thinking he has a problem with Roman Reigns. Like, maybe Dean Ambrose just feels, like, upset because, like, he's kind of been the forgotten brother of the Shield. Seth Rollins has been the chosen one of the Authority. Roman Reigns, in the WWE view, has been the chosen one of the people. So Dean Ambrose just kind of forgotten behind. And face it, this year, his main role has been Roman Reigns' friend. That's what he was kind of relegated to.
Anyone but you, Roman.
Mm-hmm. So Bray Wyatt has gotten his chosen one. Dean's finally I could be a chosen one of something.
Well, as far as who's going to win the match, I mean, if we do have Dean Ambrose involved, I'm pretty sure that kind of makes everybody think the same kind of thing's happening. But I would have to go with Bray Wyatt's winning this. I don't know about you guys. Let's go around here. Sean, what do you think?
I think this is going to be an apt bore, but I'm going to go with Bray Wyatt to win.
It's going to be a what?
An utter bore.
An utter bore. I thought you were saying an absolute something or whatever. I don't know.
No, an utter bore. And you know why? We all know why. Because Roman Reigns has got 3 moves.
No, you wonder why? It's because he's working with fucking Bray Wyatt. That's probably why.
Superman punch, Samoa drop, and spear.
Oh, dude, he does that sweet drop kick, yeah.
Yeah. What about that time he
When was
jumped
the
over
last
the
time he
ropes?
did the drop kick?
Like every fucking match.
Yeah.
I think like his last match.
I kind of
Yeah, for someone who does all the time, he doesn't really fucking do much in your eyes, Sean.
He does
I
fucking
kinda stopped
dude, the guy
watching
does
matches like
planches. I mean,
after.
like, everybody does planches now, but, like, still.
But it's still
Big
impressive
dude.
for him to do it.
Yeah, especially with his hair flying in the air when he does it. It looks cool.
Oh, shut up, Peyton. We don't know about that.
He might have done it in a match with Sheamus, but I wasn't paying attention.
You probably know he did do it in the match
Wasn't that
with
his last
Sheamus.
match on Raw? With Sheamus?
It wasn't
Yeah,
this
Well,
week.
the funny thing
Sheamus
is, I actually think the last time he did it was against Sheamus.
He did
Yep.
it at the Raw I went to, that's for damn sure. It's not even, and honestly, Sean, it's not even Reigns' fault. He's dealing with a guy whose thing is that he does this weird thing in the corner where he flips his body over and he.
I actually like Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
I just don't like Roman Reigns.
Then why do you want to keep trading him for Randy Orton?
Because Bray Wyatt costs me a lot of points. Because he loses at pay-per-views.
So what you're saying is he sucks.
No, WWE just don't have faith in him.
No, I think he just sucks.
Who didn't say who's going to win this? I lost track.
I haven't.
Okay, Drew. Who's winning?
I'm gonna go with the Bray Wyatt, and they'll continue this into SummerSlam. But they could always go with the Chris Jericho route and just fuck me and just have Chris Jericho win the first match and render the rest of the matches pointless. So we'll see what they do.
Man, I hated that last time around. That was so stupid.
They did it at this fucking show as well, so you never know what they're gonna pull out this time.
And Wego has been disconnected. His connection's messing him up again like it did with the Raw post show, but he says that Bray Wyatt's going to win. So that's what we think about that match, and hopefully if they decide to go with another one at SummerSlam, they've got some kind of a good plan, whether it's Ambrose and Reigns or a triple threat or what, I don't know, but we'll see. So leave those comments below. Part 9's coming up. Tag Team Championship match between the New Day and the Primetime Players.